adventure, sports, outdoors. With host Harry Canterbury.
There I was, back in the wild again, and I felt right at home where I belong. I had that feeling coming over me again, just like it happened so many times before. Yeah.
Hey, Harry Canterbury, and we're out here near Victoria, Illinois on a beautiful, beautiful summer day. It's cool, it's been hot, but it's really nice. I'm here with Kurt Noy and Damon Keller. These guys bought the WTVP Mr. Fish fishing trip, and really a great thing and really a great place to support. We've been on there for 26 years, but you must be a fisherman in order to get into this, huh?
Yes, yeah, we all love to fish, and when we saw that package offered in the program, we decided that it was something we wanted to be a part of. So
that's right. Well, you couldn't ask for a better guy to go fish with. Mr. Fish, I named him that about 4 or 5 years ago. He's named Mr. Fish for a special reason, because he's half fish. I don't know if you knew that, but he's got gills back behind his head. But Pat loves to fish probably more than anybody I know. In every waking minute that he has, when he's not working, he's out fishing. And you like to fish too. You live up by Spring Bay, and so you're up on the river. You like that kind of atmosphere and love to fish, right?
Oh, I love it. Any weekend I can get out and do it, I'm out there.
Yeah. Isn't this a beautiful place out here?
It is. This is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you couldn't ask for a better day.
That's right. And we're fishing with Mr. Fish. I mean, what more can you ask for? A beautiful summer day out here near Victoria on this gorgeous, gorgeous lake. And Pat's fished out here many times. And we're going to see what we can catch today. So stay tuned for a great, fun show.
Adventure Sports Outdoors, brought to you in part by Corsaw Lumber, manufacturers of quality hardwood products, buyers of standing timber in Smithfield, Central Pool Supply, everything from pools to pool tables and much more in Peoria on West Pioneer Parkway. Mike O'Brien, Remax Commercial, Traders Unlimited Commercial. Kelleher's Irish Pub and Eatery, located on Peoria's riverfront, open 11 a.m. daily. Our thanks to all of these sponsors.
This is one of the trips, Fish with Mr. Fish, and these great people bid on this from American Family.
Well, part of us are
part
from
American Family, and what we do is take 4 people out fishing, hopefully catch some fish, and then when we do, I'll take them back to the depot building there, the fish house, and clean them up. And tonight we're all going to get together and eat and have fish and wine, and you bid on this, and this is for WTVP. So a great station, and they're my across the street neighbor and next door neighbor. We like doing a lot of stuff with them. It's a great cause, and so they won this bid, and so we're going to give them a fish time of their life, I hope.
I think so.
But we'll catch some fish.
Here's your waxies, by the way.
I don't use them very often, but when desperate times gets desperate times, we do what we have to do.
You know, everybody likes to be perfect. No such thing. We don't have a plug in the boat. So I'm putting the boat down, and the water's coming in, and Mr. Fish says, stop. So we got to get the water out, and we got to find a plug. So there's got to be a plug somewhere.
Yeah, you would think there is.
Yeah, well, look
but
around behind that.
If there isn't, guess what? Guess what?
You can always put a cork in there.
I can put a cork in there, or some crazy guy like me carries a big tackle box like this, and I got 2 plugs.
See? That's why they call him Mr. Fish.
I like to carry 2 of everything. There's an extra plug. All right, she's got one. Take your time
deal.
with it. Oh, she's got a nice
deal.
one.
Got a nice fish.
You got a
Good
nice
deal.
fish.
Wow.
Get the net. Get the net behind
Is
you
it a
there.
net deal?
You got
Okay,
one behind
hand
you,
me
I think.
the. I got her.
Oh, good one. Swing it this way. Swing it this way.
man.
Oh, no!
You know what that was? That was
the largest fish.
That's the biggest fish I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. that little lure. That's why I wanted the net. I wanted to hurry.
Yeah, it was
I
a
didn't
big-
have it ready.
Maybe I could have done that differently, or I wouldn't have lost it.
The only thing you could have done instead of kept pulling on it, let it swim, but don't give it slack. You got to and let it do like a figure eight or back and forth. Walk the dog, we call it.
Okay.
You walk the dog, and that way it'll keep trying to get off, and it'll get more hooks. Let me
Okay.
fix your hooks here.
Okay.
Good
That was
going.
good.
though.
That-
I
you
mean,
got
that's-
the feel of it,
that,
though.
But that
Yeah.
fish would have been released anyway.
Yeah, that was too big.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It would've
But
been nice to see
That was
it.
about a
oh
14
yeah.
inch. Yeah.
We could have put you on the cover of the magazine.
Oh yeah, yeah. You gotta stand on that seat and do the hula.
Well, it's a little bitty one, little bitty baby bass. He's a mounter.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll hang that one up. That's a little bitty guy. That'd be about as young a fish I think you'll ever catch in your life out here. That's it. You got the big one, and I come up with a little small one right there. That's a minnow. That's bait's what that is.
Here, Steffi's got one on. There you
Got
go.
one on?
Keep the pole up, and there you go. Now don't force him. Give me the net. Don't stand in the net.
Here,
Let me get it.
Got it?
Yep.
Got her.
Here, you roll
Here,
this
give me
one
that
in.
pole. Give me that.
Throw that in.
Got it.
It's a good one. It's a good one. Did you see that?
Gee.
Okay, now bring your pole over this way. Walk the dog. You control it. No, don't reel it in. Just bring your pole over.
Okay.
Because he's gonna wind up into the motor. He did. Damn him. That's what we did. That's all right. That's all right.
Crappie.
No, it was a bass. Big bass.
Huge.
It was bigger than the
Was
last
it bigger
one.
than the last one
Yep.
you got?
Oh yeah. It was.
It was a 4 or 5 pounder.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's all right. Look at her pump. Look at her. I mean, she's. I mean, it gets your blood going, doesn't it?
know.
I mean, it's.
I wanna
Oh, he
feel
took
that.
the.
He broke. I mean,
he took the whole thing.
whole.
That.
That's
His mouth was like that,
Yeah.
huh?
that was
Oh,
8-pound
awesome.
test.
It was.
She couldn't turn him.
And he got wrapped in the motor.
Well, but the motor wasn't on. He just got underneath
I mean, he
there.
got in
yeah,
there, yeah.
Doing good.
You're doing great. Good.
Just hold
go.
your pole up. Stand
go,
up.
girl, go.
Stand up. You're fine. Oh.
Oh.
Gave him
Are
slack.
you flipping kidding me?
Did you
Took
see
my
that?
hook and all.
I can't believe he's breaking line.
No. He
No,
got
no.
off.
Here you go.
Good.
Here
I'm
you go.
telling
Here
you
you go.
what.
Flip it over.
I'm telling this girl gets more
Here you go.
action than anybody ever seen. That was wonderful. That was a big one too.
That was huge.
Was it as big as the last one?
Yeah.
Or was it?
Yeah.
It's probably the same one. Like,
No,
ha, ha, ha,
no.
got you again.
That one's down on the bottom with it. The last one's down on the bottom with a sore jaw. He's trying to figure out how to get this
Yeah,
hook out of his mouth. Went in to get new glasses. I get trifocals now. I'm at that age. And I wanted a good pair of sunglasses because it protects your eyes while you're fishing, to glare off the water. It doesn't tire your eyes out and stuff. And you can see, they're polarized, so you can see in the water. You can see the underbrush, you could see fish, whatever. And I got my eyes dilated, and I was by myself. First time my wife didn't go with me. And then I talked to these gals and said, I need some good sunglasses, so you got my prescription. So they started trying on these glasses. They weren't too busy. And so they started trying these sunglasses on me, and I couldn't see the price tag. And I got them and said, okay, put those in trifocals. They go, boy, we like those, Mr. Sullivan. Those look good on you,
Yeah.
And I got home.
$2,000 a year.
About $300 later, I go, my wife said, what did you do? And I go, I bought sunglasses with the glasses. And she goes, you know what you got there? I go, no, what I got? She goes, Prada. I go, what's that? She goes, that's a brand name that it's expensive. Got one. This might not be a crappie. It's a bass.
Bass?
Yeah, get the
Need the
net.
net?
Get the net. Oh yeah, listen to the drag. I love it when they take a drag. Uh-oh. Keep the slack up. See how I'm trying to keep it up? He's trying to go to the weed. He's going to come on your right side, Harry.
Okay.
Listen to that.
Oh.
There's a bass, man. He's going to come up now. I'm gonna not let him jump because that's when they
When he snaps the line.
that's when they
I'm gonna hide
spit
in
it
front.
out.
He sees
Yeah.
this. He's going to run. I see him.
Oh, I'm trying to get him up. Here he comes. Here he comes. Whoa, there he
Oh,
goes
my
again.
goodness.
It's on 4-pound test. I was fishing for crappie and I felt something coming at. No, don't touch it. Coming towards you. He's taking out a lot of drag. There he is. There he is. Nice bass.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh, got him.
Hey!
There we go.
That's a heavy bass.
I'll get him out of there for you.
Let's weigh him.
Okay, I'm going to take a guess. Steph, take a guess.
I want to say 5 pounds.
No, he's not that big. I'm going to
No?
say he's 2.3.
2.3.
2.3.
I'm going for close to
3?
2.75. What did I say?
2.9. 3. No,
2.7.
2.7.
Ah,
2.7.
wow.
The
that
fish
a
was
lot
bigger than I thought.
than
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. He's solid fish.
Yeah, that's a
So
good.
do you, can
I
you
got-
keep that?
No, we
No,
throw
no,
him
it goes back.
They're the breeders.
But that you caught one. You hooked into
you had
some
a
that
couple
were
on
bigger
there
than that.
That big, if not
Yeah.
bigger.
Yeah, bigger than that.
And
That's
look
a
at
nice,
this little lure I caught
nice
it on,
fish.
Kenny. I'm gonna
Little
bring it
bitty
to you.
lure, little road runner.
Little road runner.
Wow.
Yeah,
Little-
that's a good one. We'll put him back in the water.
yeah, little one. I'm good on the.
Take long.
I knew there was one in there.
I call the taxidermist on that one.
Not that good. I've got half a dozen of these. I'm gonna start taking them pretty quick. When we get them and they're like smelled almost. We call it chips.
You know what? He's not kidding.
I'm not kidding you.
I've been with that guy fishing, and
I
we'll
can
take
clean
bass out just a little, about that much larger than that one, and he eats them, and they're not bad.
it. You get a whole bag of them.
The whole bag of them. But there's a reason for that, because they want to get them out of the
Yeah.
lake. There's just too many of them.
Yeah.
Because, you know, the little bass are actually faster than the big ones,
Oh,
like you
yeah,
were saying, and they
that-
eat all the food up.
Yeah. Like, oh, it's getting
Wow.
bigger. Getting bigger. Almost knifeable.
Yeah, he's all. Yeah,
Oh no, there's some good.
there's
there's
a
some
lot of meat on
good-
that one.
look at the shoulders on that baby. Put your arms out further. Is that a bluegill?
That's a bass.
A small one. Yeah. Let's say this is not taking drag.
Well, it's a little bigger
Well,
than
it's
normal.
bigger than I
that's
think.
bigger. That's a,
Yeah.
that's
That's a nice
bluegill.
bluegill.
That's a good bluegill.
Look at
Oh,
that,
hey, now
yeah.
there's a fish.
Get in there, Harry.
Wow, there's a fish. Now there is a bluegill.
That's a
Now,
bluegill.
we were catching bluegill last month, and they were half that size, and we thought, well, we're doing okay. That's a bluegill.
Last week we caught 60 of them that
What's
size.
these? What is that thing? 3/4 pound?
That's probably 3/4, half
Half to 3/4, right in there
three-quarter.
somewhere.
Yeah. Put it.
Start cracking here in a minute. Yeah, she's already starting to fall. There she goes.
There it goes. Woo! He's got it. Nice one.
Nice bluegill. What are they using? Redworms, huh?
Hello.
Hey, what a great day of fishing. Didn't catch a lot of fish, but we had a lot of fun. And like they always say, I'd rather be fishing than working. And believe me, we are not working. We're having a
Yeah,
good
yeah.
time. We're having a lot of fun.
And we caught some big fish. We've thrown back, what, 8 or 10
right.
of nice big fish, anywhere from 3.5, 4 pounds to losing your line on a 5-pounder or better.
And then Steffi caught the largest fish that I ever saw in my life. And had she not been hogging and pulling on it, we would have had it in the boat. No, I'm just kidding. It was a nice bass. What do you think that thing weighed?
That one was about 5 pounders.
Yeah.
Yep. And we got it on tape, so she can actually tell the story without everybody thinking she's
Yeah,
fibbing.
it won't be a fish story, right?
No fish story. Not like us, but yeah, really happened. Now we've got not a lot of fish to clean, but we got some fish to clean. But what we're going to do tonight for this fundraiser that these guys were very nice to donate to WTVP, we're going to go back, clean up the fish we got. We got some other fish. And we're going to have a nice fish fry tonight. I'm going to cook fish 5 different ways. We're going to have a few drinks with some nice wines and have a good time tonight. Everybody makes out on this. It's Fish with Mr. Fish, as Harry would call it. And it's a nice day, you guys. We still got a little bit more to do. So let's go back and catch some more fish for dinner. And then, oh, by the way, August 20th, we're having another fundraiser for WTVP. Haha Tonka will be playing on State Street right in front of WTVP. First time State Street's ever going to be closed. And we're going to do that August 20th at 12 noon.
That's right. We'll be there. And what do you think about catching nice big bass but not getting them in the boat?
The day is not over yet, so I will be taking pictures and sending it to you.
Okay. Hey, you guys were a lot of fun.
answer.
We had a great time out here and got to see a tree chop down and got a nice fire over there. And we just had a lot of fun. It's always great to be out here. And we'd like to thank Mr. Getz for allowing us to use his lovely lake. It's just a beautiful place.
Yes.
So we'll see you August the 20th for the fundraiser for WTVP in downtown Peoria on State Street.
Hi, I'm Dave Barth with your Sportsman's Tip of the Week. We've talked in the past about concealed carry handguns and self-defense handguns, but we have not talked about shotguns. A shotgun for home or for backpacking is hard to beat. You just can't hardly miss. If you're in bear country, a shotgun loaded with buckshot or slugs or something like that would be just a really good self-defense gun to have. We have a few examples of shotguns that would make a good choice for home defense. The first one here is a Mossberg. It has a collapsible stock. It's a 5-shot, 2 3/4 or 3 inch. It has a shell holder on the buttstock, and it's a pump shotgun. Pistol grip, pump shotgun. The next one in line is a Stevens. It has ghost ring sights, pistol grip, and it's also a pump. Shoots 2 3/4 or 3 inch. It's a 5-shot magazine. If you want a semi-automatic, there's many choices. This is a Benelli. It's a 12 gauge 3 inch with a Picatinny rail and ghost ring sights. And here at the other end, we have a pistol grip shotgun. It's a pump. It's got false muzzle brake here, and it's also a 5-shot, 2 3/4 or 3 inch. The last gun in the line here is a Remington 870 Tactical. It has an 8-shot magazine, a Picatinny rail so you can mount optics on it, open sights, a ghost ring sight, and any of these would be a good choice. One accessory you would really want to put on any of these would be a sling. I'm Dave Barth with your Sportsman's Tip of the Week.
I'm Pat Sullivan. We went fishing today, and we're going to treat these people that bought this Fish with Mr. Fish dinner tonight with some wines and some fish 5 different ways. One of the first ways we're going to present to them is the poor man's lobster, which is bluegill boiled in 7-Up, and then we put a little Old Bay seasoning on it. Take it outside. We got some butter out there that's hot, and we put a little butter on it. It tastes just like lobster. Okay. So we're serving the poor man's lobster, sort of like Irish way, like a low boil, but we're doing it the Irish way. Just get a fork and get it and eat it. But what you do is you get some of the bluegill there, and then grab one of those butters for me, please.
I got one.
Oh yeah, we got it right here. Thank you, we got it, Bill. Okay, and then we take this very hot butter, and then we have a gentleman right standing next to you that'll probably come and taste this, Mr. Harry Canterbury. Could you taste this for us?
I will definitely do that.
There you go, ma'am.
Really good. I can live on this the rest of my life. Oh, it's
Okay, so our next dish is going to be the baked bass in a white wine sauce. And what I do is I take bass fillets. I put them in a buttered pan, and I put some lemon sauce on them. And then we take and put a little Old Bay on them. I got to include it in all my dishes, just for that old man. And then I take breadcrumbs and barely cover it. And then what I do is I put some Parmesan cheese. I put some hunks of butter on each, a little slab of butter on each one. And then I take white wine and pour it in there about halfway up the meat. I cook it in a preheated oven, 400 for 20 to 25 minutes, and then I pull it out, and I got French's onions in there, and I crush them up, and then I throw it on top, put it back in for 5 more minutes, and it's a real sweet, and I usually use Moscato in this, because it's a little sweeter.
We're here on Water Street and with my good friend Pat Sullivan and his lovely wife Lark. And we're in one of his new creations down here. This is a speakeasy designed after a speakeasy. And at this place you have to have a password to get inside. But we're enjoying ourselves out in the open after a great day of fishing. And it was for a fundraiser for Channel 47, WTVP. But Pat, the warehouse district has really grown. And because of your anchor facility, it's really grown all up and down this area. When did you come here?
Well, we were renting a building from Lark's dad in 1986, and then in '88 we bought that from him, and then we kept fixing them up, fixing this building up, that building, and renting out to people. And then in '99 I was able to talk Lark to move downtown in the warehouse district.
Was that an easy job?
No, she said over her dead body. But obviously I started showing her the fun and the bigger open area apartments and all that, and she saw it then. And once I said we could take this wall out, we could do this, just like those TV shows, but they do come at a price. But we got. She helped design her own apartment or condo, and we've lived there since 1999, before anybody else was in the warehouse district. And there were old companies in the warehouse district, but nothing did. The streets were potholes and railroad tracks, and we had some good council people that pushed it forward. And now one of them's the mayor, and it was fabulous that we got it going, and look at it now.
This is a wonderful place. You can watch the orchestra on Wednesday nights.
Yeah, the municipal band comes on Wednesday nights, plays at 7. We have a real good rapport with them, and they come down here, and they do an excellent job. I never really knew that but at one time, they've been here like 7 years. So
you've done a wonderful job, and you and your wife have created a great thing for the city of Peoria. You really have.
Well, thank you, and keep coming down and enjoying, because we got plans for 2 more blocks coming up, so we're pushing for that forward.
Well, I'm sure they will.
This I've used in our restaurant for many years, and it's been a very big hit. So we're going to let these people taste on some fresh fish. We have some bass fillets. We have some flour, very light coating of flour into the special batter. As you can see, it's very thin, so when it gets done, then we release it to the grease. He's going to do all of them that way. He'll have a nice plate full when he gets done, and then we'll hit him with a little Old Bay seasoning, bring it out, and we'll be serving it out there. All right, this is our 4th item on our list, and we're going to fix some crappie with the tail on and skin on. I call it the Harry Canterbury recipe. He's always, over the last handful of years, said, Pat, I love just scale and gut and cut the heads off for a crappie and fry it that way. There's that beautiful tail. Flip it over. Got some nice skin on there. All right. Chef's going to put it in an egg wash light egg wash. He's got his grease right at 360 degrees, which is what it should be. This is what we call a Carter's. I'm gonna steal a little bit of that from you. Carter's breading. I get it from Jim Dixon over there. Jim Dixon and I work on a lot of recipes together. Or I should say he works on a lot and I buy a lot. Somehow we do things together. But there's a great recipe. It's got corn flour. Look at that, beautiful. Okay, since Stephanie won the fishing contest, and some of these guys owes her $10 on a bet, if I remember right. She caught a crappie that big. So she gets the first crappie out of the fryer and $10. Come on, where's the $10? Yeah. It's the best part, Shelly. Yeah. Oh yeah. The owner of the lake wanted some big bass out, so we took some 2-pounders, laid them up, and we're gonna build grill marks on them, and then finish smoking them in that grill. We'll put them in a wrought iron pan to finish that up with a little bit of butter and a little bit of Old Bay. So he's getting it grilled there. He's got a special fish spatula. The last course of fish. Who do you want some?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll give you some of this. We got another plate coming too. There it is. Chef Lucas. Chef. Yep. Yep. And he's cooked for his second time. He's got to cook for a group for me on fish. So I haven't had one complaint yet. So we might keep him. We might keep him. So my wife made an apple cobbler for dessert, and we have some vanilla ice cream with it, and it'll finish us off. Thank you guys. Thanks, like I say, very much for buying that auction.
Adventure Sports Outdoors, brought to you in part by Corsaw Lumber, manufacturers of quality hardwood products, buyers of standing timber in Smithfield, Central Pool Supply, everything from pools to pool tables and much more in Peoria on West Pioneer Parkway.
Mike O'Brien, Remax Commercial, Traders Unlimited Commercial. Kelleher's Irish Pub and Eatery, located on Peoria's riverfront, open 11 a.m. daily. Our thanks to all of these sponsors.